Hello everyone, welcome to the final video. And in this last video, we're gonna talk about the recent news that affected the TMIC. And mm, this topic involved a lot of countries. And well, to finish, we're gonna talk about the Donald Trump and threats of withdrawal the trade the agreement. And no, also the renegotiation of the agreement. And well, in December of 2025, in this year, USA Trade Representative statement that Trump may decide to withdraw from the TMEC the next year. And well, they also considering splitting the agreement into two separate deals, one with Mexico and another with Canada. And this possibility has created uncertainty about the future of North America trade and also putting exports and investment on alert. And well, here we're gonna analyze what will happen with this decision. And USA decide to separate, and well, maybe because the country has some goals in each country, but these affect the other countries, or also be um, this will be one of the most important decisions that will affect another countries. And well, also we have the formal TMEC review process has begun. And as we know, they trade the points, the laws that the trade has. Well, in September of 2025, Mexico and United States launched public consultations in preparation for joint review of the TMIC expected by July of 2026. And also, analysts say there are four possible scenarios: a simple extension, a deep renegotiation, and periodic reviews about the trade, about the laws and the points that this uh, trade has, and review the mechanism or even termination of the trade. And well, although the agreement officially expires in 2036, the outcome on this review will determine its future for the years to come. And well, also we have that this decision, this new alert a lot of countries in the world, and also alert to companies that invest in this country. And well, if we analyze this decision, maybe the trilateral agreement obviously will be affected. Mm, Affected the laws will be well, the the main idea that I have well, from my perspective about this trilateral agreement at the moment to decide to eliminate the trade. Obviously, the Canada and USA and Mexico will have a lot of trade, a lot of change. Um, Maybe between Canada and Mexico will be or will have the same points, the same agreements, the same laws about the trade, but just in both countries. But when if USA um, decide to draw drawing the treatment, the withdrawal the agreement obviously affected the countries. And also we have that the business group demand maintenance and tariff free trade. Maybe the aim of USA is to be free about the tariffs. To maybe the country wants to be free about the exchange, how exchange, and also maybe the country want to have a relation, several relationships among some countries, but separate. Due to the tariffs, obviously, is one of the most important point about the exchange. And if USA wants to separate a lot of trade, or this trade obviously affect the tariffs, affect the freedom about the trade. And I think Mexico will be the most affected. And also we have that the business group demand maintenance of tariff free trade. Recently, business organization from Mexico, Canada, and USA called for the review of TMIC to maintain tariff-free conditions for goods and complete with the agreement's rule. Maybe for respect, to be respectful about the agreement, or also uh, at the moment to review, they want to, or they pretend to maintain the main points and the main laws about the agreement, the same rules. And also, if they try to maintain the rules, mm, maybe the countries don't will be affected. And they argue that keeping tariff-free trade is essential for investment, competitiveness, employment, and small integration of North American supply chain. And external pressures, tariffs, disputes, and commercial distrust. Although some USA tariffs imposed in 2025, such as those on steel and aluminium, affect Canada and Mexico also. Goods that meet the TMIC requirement receive an exemption. And however, the pressure from addition tariffs or protection rhetoric has created disrupt in the business environment, and which may undermine the historical economy stability with the USA. At this point, I think will be or will have some problems in the United States, um, because the exchange also involves this country. And so, if Mexico and Canada will be affected, obviously the trilateral trade will be affected, and obviously USA. And what this means for Mexico, and we have some risk and some opportunities with this in this country. The risk is that the possibility that USA could leave the substantially modify the TMEC, increase uncertainty for exports and investors, industry connected to the North American supply chain. And as opportunity we have, and we can analyze that if the review ends with an extension or modernization of this agreement with clear rule, it could provide certain encourage investment and strengthen Mexico's integration into regional values change. And also the trade and industrial diversification and give the context. Mexico could use the moment to diversify exports, strengthen domestic production, and reduce dependence on external stations. And well, this this is most the most important point to Mexico. Well, this uh, why and well this because uh, if Mexico have or industrial diversification, um, maybe Mexico will be the the main country to another countries investment countries, and well, we gonna analyze or we gonna try to analyze this point, and we're gonna try to understand how Mexico maybe will change some trades with other countries, maybe like China, or maybe in Europe, maybe will change. And as we know, Mexico is important due to had has a lot of um, has a lot of products and goods to export, and some countries did don't hasn't. And well, and sometimes, well, some countries try to investment here in Mexico. The labor has a low price, and this helps to investment to avoid um, some high tariffs. And well, if some countries try to investment here in Mexico, also Mexico will be change will be have change will have change for some laws. And well, the benefits, obviously, it will be the diversification in the exchange, in the trade. And well, with another countries also, we gonna expect that the relationships among Mexico and another countries maybe help to Mexico and the other countries. And well, I think is good, but at the moment, this decision will be a great risk in Mexico. But as we know, in the market, the diversification is important. Looking for another countries, looking for another ways to export goods and service. Obviously, we'll have some points, some new points that help to Mexico. And well, if Donald Trump withdraw of this agreement, Canada and Mexico will be affected a lot. But at the same time, maybe this is will have a lot of opportunity to Mexico and obviously to Canada. And well, also we have some information about the how how the trades works, how the trilateral works in the world, and being one of the most important teammate here in North America, we can recognize how some decisions can make a lot of trades, a lot of information about it, how how the decisions maybe um, put in the risk some countries. Obviously, the investment also is will have a change. And well, to final as a final thought, I think that the team was one of the most important, but nowadays we know that with a lot of change, with a lot of made decisions that one of them made affected a lot. And well, also we can understand that the markets also will be affected, and each country maybe or yeah maybe will looking for another way to exchange. Maybe we'll we'll try to invest to create a market, a treat with another countries, but we can asking these decisions or these possibilities will be good or also will affect to other countries. If we are looking for another information, we gonna especially we gonna put especially attention of other information or the new news that we'll have about this information. And well, the next year we're gonna know more information about it, and we know how all information works, the points, the agreements, the trade will be create another relationships with another countries, and how these decisions will affect it to the USA. And for me, these videos, I hope to you will understand the information, or also I hope these videos was important to understand how works this trilateral treatment among USA, Canada, and Mexico. And thank you for watching.